Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the High Level Release Radar, where we recap all of the releases from the week. It's a holiday week, Ryan. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, and may the shopping gods be with you.
May the shopping gods be with you. Hopefully, you've seen the high level promotion that's running right now.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is the best deals that we offer throughout the entire year. Let me just get us live over here in the Facebook community. Share to the group. Okay, the high level release radar. As always, if you could see us and you can hear us, please say hello in the comments. We love to see all of your faces and your comments pop up in our little chat box, which I now have open. I believe we're streaming in all the places. And yeah, it's Black Friday. So hopefully you're not out like punching anybody out in the parking lot. Because you can just save at high level, and like I said, it is the best deals that we offer throughout the year. Pretty strong week of releases as well, Ryan.
Yes, great week of releases. Got some really cool ones in store for you.
Let's hop right into it and check out our first release of the week. Social Planner gets Instagram image optimization. This one's cool. I think they made like a change with what they accept and what they don't accept. And so we made an update on our end, and now it's just even easier to post.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot more of this type of thing come into play, wherein you can kind of throw any image or video at it and we'll optimize it for each specific channel, not just Instagram, of course. So stay tuned for that. Teams were hard working on making that process super easy.
Sweet. Love it. Next up, Social Planner. Another update. We've got social account search enhancement. Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. So if you've got a lot of accounts, this is especially going to be useful for communities. If you don't know, you can actually post to communities within HighLevel from the social planner, so that can be part of your posting flow. And if you've got a lot of channels or groups, this allows you to search through that stuff really easily.
Love it.
Yeah.
Social Planner just keeps getting better and better. And we've got another one, internationalization enhancements in Social Planner. Ooh, I don't know what is that, French?
Yeah, I think it could be. Yeah. So lots of different elements within the social planner being internationalized. I think we've got the standard 12 languages that are involved here. There'll be more coming. But yeah, definitely welcome the feedback on that. I do not speak French or many languages other than Pig Latin. So we'll continue relying on the help there. But I know the team has totally revamped the way we do internationalization, and that should be spot on now.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to see a lot more languages continue to roll out across the app. Very cool that it's in Social Planner now. WhatsApp got an update. So all the service conversations are now completely free.
Yeah. So really cool to see this update. Of course, every time WhatsApp makes changes on their end, we are constantly updating stuff there. I have confirmed that the help documentation is kept up very tightly with regard to pricing. But yeah, if you're within that service window for service conversations, all these messages are totally free in every country.
So I didn't realize this, but before it was like within the 48-hour window, it was free or whatever. And now it's just totally free.
Right, as long
Is
as
that right?
sorry, yeah, so as long as it's a service conversation, then yes, it is definitely free.
Sweet. Who doesn't love free? I saw we had our first comment today come in from Tinku. Hello from India. Hello to you, sir. Thanks for hanging out. It's probably getting late for you, but we appreciate the time. Client Portal got an update this week with app permissions.
Yes, so there's a contracts what we call like a child app within the client portal, and you can now turn that on and off so that your customers or clients that are logging into the client portal will or will not see that based on your settings there.
Nice. A little more
Yeah.
control over what's going on in the client portal. I love it.
Hmm.
We've got another update for client portal, easy access to profile updates.
Yeah, so before it was kind of you had to dig into the menus and settings to update your profile. Now there's just a quick link right there when you click on the icon. So nice little UI enhancement there.
Yeah, can't miss that one.
This is
Documents and contracts, improved product and recipient management, although
yeah. Just go to the next slide. It's there was an errant slide that we forgot to get rid of. So there
there
it
we
is.
go.
Yeah, so now you can search products when you go to add a new product to a document within the documents and contracts section, and we have another sort of shortcut. Used to have to go and like add a secondary recipient. Now you can just do it right from that side menu there. So it makes adding people and new products a lot easier.
I love it. And I
Yeah.
also saw some back end stuff that was fixed this week, a couple of like little alignment bugs and stuff. So, this product, if you haven't checked it out, please do, because I feel like this is something that most businesses need. They're probably paying for some sort of document software if it's relevant to that industry. This is an easy one for you to go in and replace, and for your own agency as well. It'd probably save money, being able to move off PandaDocs or whatever you may be using.
100%.
Just keeps getting better and better. So go check it out. App Marketplace got an update this week. You can withdraw an app under review.
Yes. So if you've submitted a doc or if you submitted an app and you're kind of going through that process and you need to sort of like redo something, you can now sort of withdraw that from the review process, submit your new one. So it really just helps the developers as they're going through the approval process.
Nice.
Yeah.
Convenient. This one's a fun one, especially for us. The implementation call. So when you sign up for HighLevel, you get a free kickoff call, and then when you become a customer, you get a free implementation call. And we've got some cool new alerts to sort of prompt you to hop into that call, where the team will really build out your account with you. So pretty nice, and it looks great.
Yeah. More people we can get on that, the better. And so team's done a great job at sort of highlighting and directing people to where they can get help fast.
Love it. Next up, workflows. We've got chat widget and live chat in customer replied trigger. This is a big one, Ryan. Spell this one out for us.
Yeah. So essentially you can trigger a workflow based on a lot of different things. One of those things would be if a customer replied to some sort of communication. Now we have the ability to designate and say, if they've replied to a live chat, and then not only just any live chat, but a specific one, because of course you can have multiple chat widgets configured, maybe on different funnels or websites. So we get a lot of control over exactly where that customer is coming into, and really capture them for whatever sort of workflows you might want to set up for that particular client. Like maybe you want to, if they are engaging with a live chat that maybe it's like more of a sales type thing, you could put them into an opportunity, into a sales pipeline there, and really be able to manage them and keep track of everyone that you're engaging with.
Yeah, this is one that people have been excited about for a while. Basically, it's the ability to differentiate between the chat widgets in a workflow, right?
Yes.
So I want to create multiple chat widgets, and I want this one to fire off this automated reply and this one to fire off a different automated reply. Whatever you want to do, you can now do that with this new filter. So that's a big one.
Yeah.
Roy Ferrari is also pumped over in YouTube. I was waiting for this. I think he was referring to the last one or maybe the slide before, but glad to hear your day has come, Roy. Thanks for saying hey. Let's see. We've got a question from Angie. In documents and contracts, can we send all contracts in one email? I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that, or maybe even talk to somebody smarter than me. But I would say test it out, Angie. It's in your account. It's free. Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
All right. Our next update from this week is a security enhancement. We've got automatic logout for inactive users. This one is kind of granular, but pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. So This is configured at the agency level. So this is not a sub account type thing, but it applies to all sub accounts. The idea is kind of like when you're on a banking website. Um,
Mhm.
and you get that thing that says, "Hey, are you still there? We're going to log you out to keep the account secure. That way, you don't walk away and your 2-year-old starts sending mom a bunch of money." So, at any rate, you can now configure that. Like I said, at the agency level, it's under Settings, Company, and you'll be able to see that at the very bottom of the screen. So, if you're interested in sort of locking down how sub accounts get managed in terms of their login, you can do that there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Email Builder got an update. We have new custom fields in conditional elements. So the conditional side of the email builder got even more robust this week.
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to give us a quick recap of what the conditional elements
Yeah.
are?
So conditional elements are like a good example that a lot of people use is like maybe you have customers in two different countries and you might want to have like a different image for each country or a different text. Maybe it's even language. You can actually say, hey, if this contact is in this country or a value about that contact, an attribute is a certain way, then show them this element. If they're not, then don't show it to them. So this now applies to custom fields. So you could have, like in this case, I put like the birthday. Like if the birthday is that day or is around that day, then show them this element. But you can slice and dice that for anything that you could possibly imagine. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of customizing exactly what gets showed in a specific email. So pretty fancy feature. If you're interested in kind of trying out what I would call like a dynamic email, this is a way to do it.
Yeah, very cool. So basically, what we're saying is one email will look different in inboxes based on who that contact is, right?
Yeah.
And the details that you have saved in their contact record. So pretty cool. Excited to see the creativity that high levels are going to bring to this feature because there is a million different things that you could do.
Mhm.
And now it got even more flexible. So there's more custom fields and stuff that you can build your sort of if else conditions on.
Yep.
Very cool update there. We also have new mobile optimization options for the email builder, which is nice.
Yes. So the first part about this is that as you see at the very top of the screen there, as it's looping through, we sort of have this like builder mode, desktop mode, and mobile mode. So you can flip between those, and then the new optimization is that you can decide whether or not images, or I should say elements within a section, get stacked. So typically for mobile applications, we would, instead of having it in a column layout, we would stack them because of the size of the screen. But you now have control to disable that or enable it however you wish.
Yeah, so that one is basically like if you want to keep columns in mobile and they're just small columns, you now basically have the ability to do that. You can say, don't stack these, which is what typically happens. Keep them
Yeah,
as separate columns.
exactly.
Love it. Email builder continues to get more and more robust. Ad Manager now has new plans. So if you didn't know, you can run Facebook ads, very soon Google ads, right from within HighLevel. And now we have this really nice looking UI for the new plan layout.
Yeah. So you can, of course, designate your reselling rate and et cetera. But I think the key change here is that we're moving away from sort of everything getting managed in HighLevel in terms of the credit card that's associated with payment, all those things. So moving forward, it's going to be HighLevel talking to a business manager account with at Meta, and that's sort of like the standard way that it's going to work. And then you've got these different options for how you'd want to pay for that utilization.
Yes. Pretty nice. I mean, if you look at competitors in the market, I think the standard pricing is around $97 per sub account. Here, you can go $97 for all sub accounts. You can get a discount on yearly, or if you just want to pay per sub account, it's just $10. So
Yep.
pretty cool. Basically, you turn this on and you connect a Meta Business Manager, Ad Manager account to the sub account, and then you can build and launch Facebook ads right from within the account, manage the budget there, and it's just really convenient to not have to go into Ad Manager or to give your customers, your clients, the ability to run their own ads from within their sub account after you make that connection.
Exactly.
We've got a good evening shout out from, this is going to be a tough one. Aliu, hopefully got that right, but thanks for saying hello. Good evening to you. And let's check out what our next release from the week was.
This is just another screenshot of what customers or sub accounts would see when they go to activate their plan.
Nice.
Yep.
Looks great. But it's time to get to the release of the week. Could be the release of the year, in my opinion. So, as you all know, we have been rolling out custom objects in the system, and today is the day we've been waiting for because we now have the workflow triggers and actions to go with those custom objects. So Ryan, let's break down an example here. I think veterinarian is a great one because we're talking people and pets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're working with veterinarians, we can now build into the system a custom object called pet. And we can now create pets on the fly with workflows, and we can update pets on the fly with these new triggers and actions. Yes. Pretty massive.
So for those of you who haven't wrapped your head around custom objects quite yet, just to sort of reiterate like the basic idea here. A contact or contacts in the menu on the left-hand side, that's an object, right? So you have an object that is contacts. Within that object, you have records. So, Ryan and Chase would be two separate records. And then when you dive deeper into those, you have fields within those. So custom objects is that exact same thing, except for custom to what you want it to be. So in this case, pets would be the custom object. And then when you click into pets, then you'd have records of, Molly the dog and Susie the cat. And then you'd have attributes about those. The cool thing is we can now make associations or relationships between those. So we can say, hey, Molly the dog is owned by Ryan, the contact. And now with this integration into workflows, we can take actions based on that. So if, maybe that there's an attribute of the last visit to the vet, that can be updated based on an appointment that gets triggered and the associations therein. So a lot of cool things are getting built around this, but this is the big, as Chase said, like big puzzle piece of, okay, now that we have these things, now we want to be able to do stuff with them.
Yes. Super exciting. I mean, pretty much every industry has objects that you want to be able to create and work with, whether it's, real estate and homes, if it's automotive dealerships and cars, if it's parents and kids, there's all sorts of things that we can now do with custom objects. And this has really been the big difference between like a marketing CRM, I would say, and like an enterprise CRM. This is the stuff that people typically pay thousands of dollars a month for to have built out in systems like Salesforce. And we can now go build that stuff right inside of HighLevel. So really big day. I'm so excited for this. It is technically still in beta, but you can find it in your account. Do you have to activate this, do we know, in labs or anything?
I don't believe so, because it was just live for me. So yeah, I'll confirm, but I don't believe so.
Great. So test it out. Let us know what you think. As always, let us know, where we need to take this, but I am super impressed and really excited. Can't wait to dig in myself and really wrap my head around everything that is now possible with these new triggers and actions for custom objects. Funnels and websites also got an update this week. We've got the pop-up background color options, which is super convenient. If you've been building sites in HighLevel, you know that basically whatever the color of your nav was also the color in mobile when you open the hamburger nav, but now you have the ability to set those differently. So It could be one color on the desktop view and one color in the mobile.
Yeah. One just thing to note on that, it only applies if you're adding a new navigation. So it doesn't retroact. It's not a setting that's retroactive, at least with the new brand board and color picker. So if you're not seeing it, that would be why. I ran into that myself. So just a little note there.
Good caveat to point out there. We've got a shout out from New Zealand. Heidi. Yes, made live. Happy Saturday morning from New Zealand. Happy Saturday to you, Heidi. Hopefully the future is bright. Always love it when people from the other side of the world check in.
Yeah.
Ty's got a question for us. Bang, any good use cases for a personal training client experience example? We're talking custom objects here. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if anything jumps out to me in that industry, but I'm sure there are. And hop in and start playing with it. I think, the typical ones are like automotive car, real estate, houses, pets, um, but there's all sorts of stuff, and we'll see that all kind of get fleshed out in the community, and we'll have courses coming out. It's going to be a big deal. I think 2025, you're going to see a lot about custom objects from us. Here is an example of the pop-up background color. I think we're
Yep.
just trying to illustrate the point that we made in the last one.
Yep.
And speaking of colors, the custom reports now support themes. So you can go make those custom reports look very nice with this new flexibility.
Amazing segue. Yeah. Love the custom report stuff. If you haven't dug into custom reports, yeah, a lot of really cool stuff you can do there that you used to have a lot of other software to do. So
Yeah, maybe we should break that down real quick. So, as you know, hopefully in the new dashboards, you can create your own custom dashboards. And now you can turn those custom reports or custom dashboards into like email reports that go out every week or 2 weeks or month or whatever you want it to be. So, this is a really great way to set up an automation that just continually shows the value that you're bringing to your clients without you having to send manual stuff. And it's completely customizable, including now the theme of it, which is great.
yeah.
David, howdy to you, sir. Thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a great Friday, or if you're in the future like Heidi, Saturday. Voice AI got an update this week. We have agent limit increase and UI enhancements. I
Yep.
didn't see this one. What does this mean?
So
We can create
this
more
one snuck
agents?
in there. That's why we're a little bit late getting started. But maximum limit for agents has been increased from 10 to 20. So that's a
Ooh.
100 or 200% increase, depending on how you do math. Um, and then we've got the advanced goal tip. So just text for the advanced goal has been updated to be more clear. We're always all about improving tooltip copy. Same thing for the phone number field, just improved helper text. And then the working hours now has more clarity around, if you enable like a 24/7 or you're just doing it based on like certain working hours, there's a UI enhancement there to make that super clear on what's happening there.
Love it. And we should also point out that we are in the season of AI at HighLevel. AI
Yes.
is completely free in the platform until December 31st. So if you haven't been playing with it, taking advantage of it, now is the time. You can go build these voice AI agent bots to handle incoming calls. They're incredibly powerful, and you can go play with them right now free of charge. Just look for the Season of AI tab in your agency level where you can configure a couple of settings there for your sub accounts and whatnot. But yeah, this is all completely free right now. So I would take advantage of the opportunity. And, I think we're all on the same page that AI is going to play an even bigger part of 2025. So you want to get in there and start playing with conversation AI, play with voice AI, get your bearings with prompting. And once you do, I think you'll be blown away at what you can do with these things. The examples that we've been seeing from the community are absolutely insane. David's got a shout out. Awesome sauce. Never catch this live. Oh, great. Glad you're here with us today. Stay dope and keep the hits coming. We certainly will. Thanks for saying hey, Dave. Let's see. We had a few more updates from the week. We've got in communities, there's some text formatting improvements, event email reminders, got an update, media upload in GoCollab, mobile app got an improvement, which is nice. There's a new profile modal, and we have active group lists now.
Yeah.
Anything you want to call out in that one?
Not necessarily. The text formatting probably was the most requested thing that I had on my list. So a lot of the text formatting stuff for adding posts has been fixed, and I was stoked about that. And if you
Nice.
don't know, you can do events within communities. So that's kind of one of those like sleeper features that is in there now that I'm not sure a lot of people know about. So take heed if
Yes.
you haven't seen it.
There's event calendars in communities. Very cool.
Yeah.
Calendar's got an update. We've got recurring appointment support in appointment public APIs. If you're in the dev community, you're probably excited about that. Company billing got an update. It's now restricted to agency admins, which makes sense. You probably don't want your VAs to be able to mess with your billing settings. Documents and contracts got an update, basically a bunch of backend performance enhancements. You should see things loading faster. I think they reduced the PDF weight quite significantly
Yeah.
in there.
PDF reduction was like 50 to 60%. So
Yeah.
our legal team is stoked about that.
Yes, they are
Yeah.
absolutely. And then lastly, the mega menu is now available in the ecom stores as well. So you can build those really cool, robust drop down navigations in the ecom stores.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, well, here we go. Dashboards, default dashboard override through snapshots. Oh, that one's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that?
Yeah. So before, it sort of wasn't respecting the default dashboard if you had that selected in your snapshot, and now it does. So if you create a snapshot with a specific default dashboard, it will listen to its instructions from now on.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then membership got a little cleanup update when it comes to merging contacts. It's going to merge the lesson progress, course access, course progress, assignment submissions, and course analytics, which is nice. Steve Brown's listening from the road. Steve, nice to see you. Hopefully you had a fantastic holiday and stay safe out there. We've got Alex checking in from Sweden. Hello to you, sir. Hope all is well as over there. Hopefully it's nice and cold and snowy as I imagine Sweden to be in the wintertime. All right, let's see what Ryan has prepared for us. We've got upcoming releases, the Black Friday edition. I haven't seen these yet, so let's see what we're excited about coming soon. Social Planner on mobile. Yes, this one is very exciting. And
Yes.
I think we both agree the UI looks really nice.
Yeah. So this is fresh off the presses. This is like imminently being released, probably in the next week or two at the max. So this isn't even just a design. This is like been tested, ready to rock. So
Nice.
they're in the middle of that. There's actually on the next slide, there's a quick little video demo where they kind of walk through what it looks like. That one you might need to click on. The other one I probably set to automatic, but
There we go.
so yeah, you're able to then go ahead and look at different views. There should be a quick thing here where we go and add a new post to Twitter, I believe. Here he goes. So yeah, as you can see, just beautiful looking, nice animations. Everything flows really well, and you can just do your stuff there. You'll also have the ability to, of course, record media and then upload it right away, which was kind of the whole point of bringing this to mobile, and a bunch of other like really cool things that are coming to the mobile app, including this next one with the contacts.
New contacts UI in mobile coming soon, which is very nice as well.
Yeah, so this it seems subtle, but if you go to the next slide, there is another demo that kind of walks through what this looks like. Again, just a lot of the user experience has been super refined, looks really nice, and you're able to make all the updates that you need to contacts, and it's just displayed in a much more, I would say, like OS style contact card. So if you work in iOS or Android, I'm sure you'll understand what we mean there. But yeah, great props to the team. Really good implementation here and refinement of what the contact cards look like.
Yeah, agreed. The mobile app is just looking fantastic, and I'm really excited for the social updates as well. Um, oh, hello, Charles. You can even connect new social accounts except Pinterest.
Charles was listening on the town hall. That is
Yeah,
absolutely
nice
true.
to see you, Charles, as always. Absolutely. I'm super pumped up for everything, especially Social Planner coming to mobile. I think that that's just so powerful to be able to record content on the fly. And I think nowadays a lot of people use editor apps on their phone to edit their vertical video content. So now you don't have to, like, you're making it on your phone and then you got to get it to your desktop to schedule. Well, not anymore. You'll be able to just pump it out, schedule it to all of your networks from your phone without having to hop on your laptop, which I think is going to be huge for a lot of people. So good picks for the week, Ryan.
Yes,
2
sir.
thumbs up on those. And I think we should wrap this one up quickly because you're sitting between me and a turkey gobbler leftover special that I'm about to go whip up. So any final thoughts?
We'll keep it short. We're out of here. Take care.
Happy holidays to everybody in the U.S. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we will be back at it and see you again next Friday.
See you guys.